Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special edition of Jaden's Corner, Thanksgiving edition. We have Reverend Stevens on tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please help me welcome the star of Jaden's Corner, Jaden Phillips.
Hi, welcome to Jaden's Corner. I'm Jaden. So I'm so glad to be back. And yeah, so thank you for watching me and let's get into some hot topics. So the first topic is President Trump. He's running again for president. So my question is, will his supporters be, voting for him again? Will they be supporting him again? And does he have a chance to, win again? And my answer to that is, I don't think there's a chance for him to win. Probably because his supporters, I don't think his supporters from 2016 are his supporters now, because what happened and all that, with everything. I don't think he has the same supporters, and also I don't think there's a chance for him to win, just because of the stuff that's happened. He recently got in trouble for with the FBI, since his home got ransacked and all that. So yeah, I don't think there's a chance for him to win again. So the next topic is Elon Musk. He bought Twitter, and he fired a lot of people, and a lot of people that had jobs in Twitter. They got fired, a lot of them. And he actually gave Trump his his Twitter back. So I think because of that, because of him giving Trump his Twitter back, that there will be a lot of, I guess, Trump will be back to his regular ways. He'll start controversy on Twitter, because that's what he did before when he had Twitter. And I also think Elon Musk, he said he wants everybody to be free, have some freedom on Twitter, and with the cancel culture, not be canceled and all that, just everyone have a certain type of freedom. And I agree with that to a certain extent. When people start doing some mean, evil things on there, for example, what Trump did with the insurrection on Twitter, I feel as though when it comes to that, freedom of I don't know, speech or whatever, doesn't apply, because you're starting a hate crime, or you're doing something that's terrible to society and to the government and all that. So I feel when it comes to something like that, or any racist comment or anything like that, I feel that should be stopped when it comes to Twitter. So yeah. And okay, so my next topic is, what am I thankful for? Well, I'm thankful for my friends, family. I'm thankful for my teachers, my church family. I'm thankful for food. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for everything. Breath, life. I'm thankful that I'm not injured, or have any type of disease or illness, or I don't live anywhere where it's where it's worse than when it's worse than U.S. to live in. I'm actually grateful that I'm thankful that I'm in a country like the U.S., because even though the U.S. has its problems, it's for me at least, it's safer to live here than some other countries, some other places. So yeah, that's what I'm thankful for. And yeah, we're gonna take a short break and we'll be right back.
All right, my boy. I'm as light as a feather. I'm as happy as an angel. Merry Christmas, fröhliche Weihnachten. We desire to make known to you the simple truth, yet unfathomable mystery of God becoming a man, born of a virgin in a cattle stall.
When Christ was born, all night, all holy night, all night
So welcome back. So we're gonna get right into it. So our next topic is Nicki Minaj. She was snubbed at the Grammys. That basically means that she never won a Grammy. And this year's Grammys, she didn't get like a nomination. She didn't win. You know, she never won a Grammy, and she wasn't nominated for a Grammy. So I feel as
Our
I
Our
feel
guest is
as
just
though
coming in.
I feel as though like that's wrong, especially for like the Grammys, like the management, like people who run the Grammys. I feel as though like that's wrong for them because she's like the greatest woman rapper of this time, well, of all time. She like broke a lot of records. She's like very influential. So I feel as though her not getting a nomination, or like never winning a Grammy is crazy. It's mind blowing. So yeah. So the next topic is, what's my favorite Thanksgiving food? My favorite Thanksgiving food is mac and cheese. But I feel as though like somebody has to like do it right. You can't just make it. Like there has to be like a special thing. Like I know when it comes to my Thanksgiving meals, my grandma usually makes the Thanksgiving meal. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the mac and cheese, especially. I mean, like, everybody loves the turkey, but I'm looking forward to the mac and cheese. So, and also here's a fun fact that the foods eaten for Thanksgiving dinner haven't changed much since 1621. So that's a fun fact. So it's been like what, 500 years to be precise. Yeah. 501 years to be precise. That like foods haven't changed much since that time. So yeah, that's crazy. But we'll be right back. And when we come back, we'll have Reverend Stevens to be our guest.
coming up next, Reverend Stevens.
Hi, welcome back. So today we have a very special guest, Reverend Stevens, here to join us.
All right. Hello. It's good to be here. It's good to be back.
Good to see you. So how you been? How you doing?
I've been okay, Jaden. Things has been good as we're approaching this holiday season, Thanksgiving. We're so thankful. And then of course Christmas. You know, I'm looking for a lot of gifts this year in particular. I'm good. I'm good. I cannot complain. I thank God, amen, for life, health, and strength. Amen. But it's good to see you, man.
You too. So we're gonna get right into it.
Okay.
So the first question is, what was your calling? What was your call to preach?
Oh my goodness, what was my calling to preach? I'll be honest with you. Since I was a kid, I've had dreams of preaching, I used to do little things with my brothers and sisters where they were the audience, that kind of thing. And I did our little we used to mock people in the church and jump around and dance and sing, and then someone had to be the little preacher. And so it was me for the most part. And then I began to have these dreams of me preaching and so forth. And the former pastor's wife, the evangelist or the Reverend Juanita Hoke, said that it was the Lord calling me to preach his gospel. But I was young then, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, I got some other things to do, and so forth. And so, in a sense, I felt this calling on my life, but I always ran. And it wasn't until a little older that the Lord impressed on me, because I had another dream. These things come in dreams, of this winding road. And I found myself going south to visit family. And next thing you know, I'm driving on that road that I saw in my dream. And it was as if the Lord was leading me to a path. And the road led to a church and a cemetery. Actually, I was looking for the cemetery, but it was strange how the road led me to the church. And I found myself just falling down and saying, yes, Lord, I'll do what you called me to do. When I came back to New York, I then spoke with my pastor about the calling of my life, and he said he already knew. And so that was that, my call into the ministry and so forth. My heart has been music, playing, and so forth, and in creative arts, you know, in ministry and so forth. But he's called me to preach the word as well. And that was a long answer, right? Like, how long? Goodness. You know, he's going on and on and on. These are the long segments, folks.
That was good. So my next question to you is, do you have any plays that you want to like say or like to promote or anything like that?
Well, you know, hopefully we're trying to do something here December 9th. We're looking to have a Christmas production. And I wrote a small play, a roast puppet play about these kids, you know, and I've given some people some scripts, and hopefully we read it and produce it for this December 9th. We're going to have a festive time here, as well as have the Renaissance Message in the Music Youth Group come in and perform for us, which Jaden is a part of. They're fabulous, and you've got to hear them. But one of the skits that I wrote, we're hoping to produce that there, as well as a former larger play that I wrote with these same characters. I hope to one day eventually produce that as well.
Thank you, thank you. And my next question is, would you ever run for mayor?
Oh, of New York City?
Yes.
No, I wouldn't. Politics is really not my thing. I mean, I'm political just as well as everyone else when it comes to certain issues and so forth, but diving into the actual administering of policy, which is what politics is, no, it's a lot, but I definitely want to be involved and engaged, but running for mayor, no, I leave that to Adams and some of the other up-and-coming fine young gentlemen like yourself, because I can see you in a mayor's office.
Okay. And my last question for you is, what are you thankful for?
Well, I'm thankful for life, health, and strength. I'm thankful for you, for Mr. IT, Derek. I'm thankful for our wonderful pastor, his wife, First Lady, my Christ family, a host of friends. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for just being alive in this season. So much has gone on, and I work for the health department, so I hear and see a lot of the statistics. And I thank God for how, not just me and not just this community, but how this city and how this nation is coming through this pandemic. And so just a lot going on. So I'm thankful to God for how he's kept us and how he's moving us forward. Because even in the midst of the storm, he provided a ship for us to be on. And so when Peter stepped off the ship and Christ bid him to come in the storm, and he stepped on to walk on the water, there was still a ship of folk, you know. And so sometimes we that, and God cared for them too. The boat didn't sink, you know. So in the midst of a storm, He still provides a way out, a way of safety. And so I'm just thankful to the grace and the mercies of God.
That's great. That's great. So it was great hearing you, and we'll be right back.
Hold up, so wait a minute. So that's it?
Hi. So first I want to say thank you, Reverend Stevens, for being here.
Thank you. Glad to be
It was a
here.
pleasure. It was a pleasure.
Glad to be here.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you very deeply from the bottom of my heart. And happy Thanksgiving.